I'm here at Dash Point State Park today. Fortunately, I have my Discover Pass, so it doesn't cost me anything to park here. So let's go see what we find here. One great thing is the parking lot isn't very busy on a Monday. We're going to be heading down the Thames Creek Trailhead. Well, it's a pretty broad path. Looks like they need to do a little bit of clearing here to cut away some of this overgrowth. It looks like a road heads right over us here on that little bridge. Here's Thames Creek. I believe in England they have a river by the same name, only they pronounce it the Thames, I think. Anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what they do. Nice little trail, and that's not even a creek. I don't even know what you'd call that. This is the remains of a very large old tree. Looks like some locals have gotten a bit creative with it. Here's an interesting little path. A lot of birds chirping and a lot of greenery and a stream flowing nearby. Really gives you that feel of being in the middle of nature. There's a bunch of ferns on the side of this hill. And here's a nice little stream. Looks like it divides up into a couple of places here. Another one of these walkways. Must be real spongy ground around here. It's kind of muddy around here. I should have worn my boots. You know, if you're not sure, just go ahead and do it anyway. That's what I should have done. Well, I wasn't expecting this. The proverbial bench. A tiny little waterfall. And more steps. Looks like it keeps people from falling off, heading downhill. That way is campground, and this way is outbound. I may rename this park Park of the Steps. Wow, they went all out on this path. Put some burlap down to keep the overgrowth from the trail. They gravelled it, maintain it very nicely. Yeah, I would think as nicely as they maintain this path, it's got to go someplace nice, like maybe the beach or something. Guess we will find out. That's a nice bridge. Not sure what this is. It's like cotton or something. but it's all over the trail. I think spiders make something like that, but it's hard to imagine that many here. Here's a bench letting us know we made it to Hegner Station. Or Hegner, however you say that. Well, I've been walking for about an hour. I still haven't reached the beach, but I think I'm heading in that general direction, so I guess I will just continue on. Well, the trail's getting worse. I don't think I took any wrong turns. It's pretty much the only trail I saw, so. Besides, you know what happened in that movie, Wrong Turn? More steps. Hey, wait a minute. I thought this sign looked familiar. I passed this sign a while ago. I went in a giant circle. And now this is the way back to the car. I guess if you want a nice scenic place with lots of woods and things to see and camping, then you want to come to this park. I thought it would go down to the beach, but apparently it didn't. But better luck next time. You always hear about people disappearing in remote places like this. I wonder whatever happens to some of them. Now that I made it back to the parking lot, maybe I should have parked closer to the side that said Dash Point Beach. Yeah, check out the pathway down to the beach. Big difference. And the beaches are like right there. Nice little picnic table. Looks like the stream runs underneath this bridge here. And our path heads underneath this bridge. Oh man, should have wore those boots. And the stream comes out to flow into the Puget Sound. And this is the beach. Somebody must have carried this picnic table down here, because that wet line along here tells you where the tide comes in, which means that this bench would be in the water when high tide comes. Surprised Park Service hasn't removed it back where it's supposed to go. It's an opportunistic crow looking for the occasional scrap. There's a bridge that crosses the stream. Comes out to a nice little park. Looks like it's maybe a memorial for somebody. Down every beach you'll find a tree philosopher or somebody expressing their undying love to somebody else who they are probably no longer with. Just speculation on my part. That's kind of an interesting looking hillside. Nothing pretty much but vines going up the side of the hill. Not sure if those are creeper vines or what they're called. There's a warning that you're at the park boundary and do not proceed past this sign. So I guess if I did that, that would be going a few inches past the boundary. So don't do that. Well, I better get the scenic view. My brother will be disappointed in my video. There we go. Scenic view at the beach. Little rabbit rabbit I met on the trail here. And this is where you pay for parking. If you don't have a Discover Pass, I think they're only like $35 a year. You can go to all the state parks, not have to worry about paying for parking. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little journey to Dash Point State Park. Please join me for another adventure of Adventures of Big A.